Hi guys, this is Erica from Gokce Capital. Now before I begin, be sure to click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. In May 2022, the Anaheim City Council unanimously killed the Angel Stadium deal. Why? We'll find out at the end of this video. But first, if you ever plan to buy or sell real estate, you should understand the concept of an arm's length transaction. And in today's video, we have the top things you should know. Number 1, what is an arm's length transaction? An arm's length transaction is defined by the Legal Information Institute as a transaction between unrelated parties who are acting in their own best interest. What this means is that the property is priced at a fair market value, and the parties have equal bargaining power and symmetric information. They also have no pre-existing relationship with one another. Number 2, what are some examples? Outside of real estate, items advertised for sale in a classified ad are initiating an arm's length transaction. Within real estate, most home sales are arm's length transactions because the buyer and seller don't know each other and will conduct the transaction through real estate agents or realtors. And also, almost any online purchase, whether real estate or not, is going to be an arm's length transaction because neither party meets nor knows the other. Number 3, what is a non-arm's length transaction? A non-arm's length transaction is one where parties may have a personal or close relationship. For example, sales between family members, personal friends, or a parent company and its subsidiaries. Number 4, what are the advantages of an arm's length transaction? First of all, it's preferred by lenders. This is because arm's length transactions are less subject to mortgage fraud and more likely to follow standard market valuation. For this reason, arm's length transactions also have fewer restrictions. For example, banks, mortgage lenders, tax laws, the IRS, and other government agencies often put restrictions on non-arm's length transactions to prevent fraud. Also, arm's length transactions avoid social politics. Both buyer and seller are free to negotiate with their best interests in mind, since they do not have a prior relationship they need to protect. And finally, number 5, what are the disadvantages of an arm's length transaction? Primarily, arm's length transactions can take longer because sellers must wait to find an interested and willing buyer. For buyers, arm's length transactions also lack the deep discounts that you can often find with non-arm's length transactions. And finally, for some buyers, there could be a trust issue with an arm's length transaction, particularly if you're, say, buying real estate online from someone you don't know. But if you're still curious why the distinction matters, let's consider the case of the Angel Stadium deal. In 2020, the city of Anaheim entered into an agreement to sell the city-owned Angel Stadium to Art Moreno, the owner of the Los Angeles Angels. The deal was part of a plan to redevelop the stadium and the 151 acres surrounding it in a large-scale development that would involve hundreds of units of affordable housing, a retail village, and parkland. But then, on May 2022, the City Council unanimously voted to void the agreement. Why? As it turns out, the transaction may not have been at arm's length. That same month, Anaheim Mayor Harry Sidhu resigned amid an FBI investigation into corruption. Recorded transcripts released from the investigation revealed what appeared to be a scheme on the part of the ex-mayor to provide confidential deal terms to the Angels owner in exchange for campaign contributions. Though, as of the time of this video, nothing has been proven yet, a Superior Court judge has halted the sale pending further investigation. Which just goes to show why arm's length transactions matter, because when done right, they can prevent corruption and protect all parties involved. So whether you are in the real estate market yourself or following a key public deal in your area, it's a good idea to verify whether the transaction is at arm's length. But what do you think? Do you have any stories about arm's length transactions? Let us know in the comments. Did you like this video? You're going to love our Gokce Land Due Diligence program. We'll make you a land due diligence expert in just 7 days. Check it out at gokcecapital.com/glad. And while you're at our website, don't forget to explore our $1 down properties at gokcecapital.com/listings. Finally, don't hesitate to reach out. You can email, call, or text, and we will respond as soon as possible. So thank you for listening, and more to come.